So hello guys, now we are going to see what are nested ifs. So nested if means if we are having suppose we are having some if condition. If that condition is satisfied, then it will go inside that condition with the indentation and all. Inside that condition, we are again having one more condition. So basically what we did is we are having if condition, inside it again we are using if condition. We can do it. So that's what is known as nested ifs. Nested. So for it we'll do one thing. So I'm on the sign in page now. So I'll enter a random email ID which is not right. So if I click on next, it will say it can't find your Google account because it is not a true email ID. But this is my true email ID now, and I press next now. So it will tell me to enter my password. So if my password is right, then it will sign in, and if it is not wrong, it will pass me the message that please enter a valid password. So what it did over here is, first of all, it checked if my email ID is right. If that email ID is right, then it will check my password. If that password is right, then it will enter. But if I enter any wrong email ID, it will not check the password because the email ID is wrong. So it will directly tell me to enter a correct email ID. So that's what is an example actually. So see, suppose we are having any email ID, or rather we can tell the user to print out the user to enter the email ID. So enter the email ID. After that we'll have to take the email ID as the input. So we'll just take the input, or email, we'll say email equals to input. Okay, hold on. Now what we did is we told the user to enter the email ID. They enter email ID. Sorry, the email ID. That's why the user will enter the email ID and it will get stored in email. Our email will get linked to that. Email is a variable over here. Okay. After that, what we'll do? We'll check if that email ID is right or wrong. So what we'll do is we'll use if condition. So if email equals to suppose I have an email ID called I'm writing anything now. Okay, suppose I have this email ID sam@gmail.com. Wow. Okay, looks fine now. Yeah, if this is true, so if email ID entered is this, it is correct, then I'll have to tell the user to enter password. So I'll tell the user, please enter your password. Okay. After that, the user will enter password, and I'll have to store that password in something. So I'll just start a variable called password, and I'll again take the input of password. Yeah. But what will happen if this is not true? That is, if our email ID is wrong, then what we'll have to do? So if this is false, then we'll have to use a else statement. So in else statement, we'll have to tell the user to enter a valid email ID. So we'll just tell him not valid ID. Yeah, that's it. And see, now if we run this code, and it will tell us to enter the email ID. So if I enter any wrong email ID and press enter, so it is not valid. So it will just tell me not valid email ID. But if I print out, or if I enter this correct email ID, I'll just copy it and paste it so that I don't have to type it. Yeah, if I enter correct email ID, it will tell me to enter the password. So I'll have to write the code for it now. So if I enter any password, then nothing will happen because I didn't do anything after that. So what I'll do is, inside it I'll have to make one more if condition. So I'll write if password equals to. So suppose our correct password is say 12345 anything. If this is true, then I'll just tell the user that you are signed in. So I'll tell you are signed in. But what if the password he entered is wrong? So it will come inside as else, like we did over here. If and else, the same thing we'll do for password. So else what we'll do, we'll tell the user that it is invalid password. Okay, whatever. I'll just run it now. So suppose I enter this email ID. Okay, it will tell me to enter the password. So I think the password, 12345. Yeah, so I entered the correct password. It will tell me you are signed in. So now let us enter a right email ID. So I'll just enter the right email ID. And if I run it now, okay, hold on, not two stops. Okay, not email ID. Okay, I'll just copy this whole thing and I paste it. So this is the correct email ID. Now it will tell me to enter password. So if I enter the wrong password, I enter any random number, so it will say invalid password. See, that's how it worked. So we used if and else, but inside this inside this if we used else, if and else again. So what we can do this. This is just nested if. So if statement inside again one more if statement. That's it. So I think that's all I need to explain for this video. Thank you.